Yeah, I don't know, man. I thought about Kentucky, for real. I really did consider getting Kentucky on my knuckles at one point in time.
You get football. You just get football.
Football! Hell yeah, brother. That'd be sick, dude. Happy Halloween. Welcome to the episode 31 of
dude.
This
This
Sucks, dude.
Rob Zombie's birthday. The 31st of any month. Dude.
Yeah, dude. January, February.
Well, dude, the great thing
March.
about being schizophrenic is every day is my birthday.
Feeling like a schizophrenic.
No, if you think about it,
I
I have 365 different personalities, and each of them have a different birthday.
hang out with you, I know, dude.
You know what I mean? And all of them were born in a log cabin.
My birthday's coming up, man.
It is, man. A week after our show.
Yes.
1
And
week
speaking
to
of
the
our
day.
show.
What are you doing on your birthday?
Oh,
yes.
wow.
Come to the live show. This one will come out on the second week of February. So still plenty of time. Come to the live show.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll talk a little bit more about it here in a second.
I'll do a nice promo here in a bit. We'll cut.
But we're just scooting into it. What are you doing for your birthday?
Well, that I don't know.
How old are you going to be? 33?
33, man.
Woo!
I think, yeah. I think I'll probably, I'm off the day before and the day of, and then I go back to work the 15th. So I ain't doing anything crazy this year, man. I might go get a tattoo or something, but I'm not.
Tradition at this point.
Yeah, I always get one on my birthday, it seems like. So
That's cool, man. You want to hang out?
yeah, and we probably
I'll
can.
take you out.
Hell yeah, we can do that.
I'll take you
for
out.
sure.
We should definitely
I'll
do a
probably,
mic the night before your birthday.
Oh yeah, we
Do
can,
the chameleon.
We can do that for sure.
Maybe
yeah.
hang out there.
Yeah. And then I think I might eat dinner. We might do it the night before my birthday. I think I might eat dinner with my parents on my birthday. But
Yeah,
the
that'd
night
be a
before,
Friday.
Yeah, Thursday night we'd go out, dude, get us a dinner and go hit the
town,
mic.
dude.
Yeah, we'll do something.
Could be a good
And then
time.
Friday, like I said, I might go get some ink. You ought to come with me. Go get some ink done. So
I'd be down. Yeah, I'd definitely be down.
shout out Jeff Pinnock, man.
I'm trying to get at
Tattoo.
least the rest of my visible arms covered, but before it's the summertime.
Yeah, that's my goal, man. I don't
So I
have a
can
whole
start
lot
on the
left
legs.
on this arm, and then we're straight to the legs, man.
There's some chest stuff I want to get. I'm saving the back. That'll be like I have all my arms and legs and chest done. Got to put something on the back now.
Right.
Kind of spot.
I got that family
Shout out Jeff
crest
Pinnock.
on the one side. I might have somebody redo that, and then I think I'm gonna get something on the left side, and then I'll probably be done, man. I probably ain't gonna get crazy on the chest, and I do have a couple ideas for my ribs, and then a big one here and this one, and then I'll probably.
I'm gonna get a bunch
Probably
of
be done.
satanic shit. No, well, I'm gonna get Arya's name in Ogum, which is like a Celtic rune type of thing. It's all done on a vertical line. So I'm just gonna get like the big line down, some shit, and then I'm gonna get a couple sigils. Nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna really go. I'm gonna get like a couple that are pagan, but I'm also thinking of getting the sigil of Archangel Michael, dude. A little protection, you know what I mean?
Michael.
Game face for touchdowns. Better have your A game. This is Jeff talking about coming tomorrow. Game face for touchdowns.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to eat several granola bars on the way there.
Yeah, man, I don't really. I mean, I've got several ideas on what I want to do. Things that I want, because I do have a lot of pop culture tattoos. I do like getting those. I like things that, bands and movies and, just shit that I like in general, man. I like wearing on me. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I got ideas, especially for the thighs and the legs. I've got that all pretty mapped out. So
I'll get whatever if it looks cool, matches my aesthetic, has something to it, you know what I mean?
I'll get you a Ouija.
I've got an AFI
plain
tattoo.
shit, man.
That's pop culture. Well, I got the Felix the Cat.
And the
That's
Mighty
pop culture.
Boosh.
And the Mighty Boosh, yeah.
You got a couple.
I got a couple.
Yeah.
I have a Harry Potter tattoo, but I'm getting that covered up. That'll get covered up at some point.
Hell yeah.
I think that's it as far as pop
I've
culture.
got too many to fucking count, man.
Motorhead, Loki, Spider-Man,
Elvis,
Star
Stranger
Wars,
Things.
Stranger Things. What's a
The
Stranger Things
bats.
tattoo? How is that related to Stranger
It's
Things?
fucking kid in season 4, man. Eddie, he's got it on his arm. Same bats.
No kidding, man. Never would have guessed.
That's why I got it. Well,
What's this little double-ended candle, man?
you know, I burn the candle at both ends all the time, baby.
Yeah.
That's why I got it.
About the dice, man.
That's just the classic roll, man. The 4, 5, 6.
16.
Yeah.
What's good about that?
None, man. I don't. It was just on the flash
game
sheet,
do you
dude.
play
It wasn't fucking.
What game do you use 3 dice in?
It's just cool, dude.
Well, just tell me.
I don't know. I don't play dice. It's an aesthetic. I don't play cards either. I got the dead man's hand. I ain't
What's the
fucking
dead man's
Wild
hand?
Bill Hickok.
What's the dead man's hand? Let me see it.
The aces and eights.
Aces and eights, man. That'll kill you.
Yeah.
Carcinogens.
That's what he had in his hands when he got his head blown off.
I'd have split the aces.
But yeah. The bats I thought was a cool because of the little coffin I had. And then I saw it looked all right. So, but I threw that red in there too because there's always a lot of red on Stranger Things. So I thought that would be.
I was gonna get a coffin
Oh,
during
neat.
COVID, not for like dead people, but for like because you're always coughing.
Yeah.
Because you have COVID.
It was funny when I got those bats. I wasn't even thinking that was like a popular tattoo, and then I typed in like on Instagram like Stranger Things tattoos, and that was there's a million people that have the goddamn bats on their fucking arm now.
Well, every pop culture tattoo I've ever wanted to get or have, somebody has. The only unique anything to them is the color design. Like the Mighty Boosh doesn't have this color scape. This fucking Sing the Sorrow doesn't have color.
Right, yeah.
The only color version of that is red and black mono. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I had them do that, but everybody's got those. The Deathly Hallows, honest to God, when I got it, the movie had not come out yet, and the only place that symbol was like seen was in the British and American copies of the 7th book. The beginning of the chapter about the Deathly Hallows had the little symbol as like the artwork, you know?
Yeah.
So not that many people had it. When I Googled it at the time, I found like 2 other examples of somebody with it. Now, it is by far the most popular.
Yeah.
Fucking
You know
Harry
how it is,
Potter
man.
tattoo you could find.
Somebody asked me about the bee on my hand the other day, and they said, "Why'd you get that?" And I said, "'Cause Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with, brother."
Hell yeah. And because
You know
you
what I'm
said, hey,
saying?
man, I got a couple $100 extra. You want to go up and get a tattoo? I said, what do you want to get? You said, we'll pick something when we get there.
We did too, dude. We walked right in. I said, "I see that bee." I said, "I'm gonna get that, man."
That's why I got that. And you know, still to this day, probably because it's most visible all the time, like even in winter, but I get more questions about that. People think I have a pentagram tattooed on my arm, but
Yeah.
people ask more questions about this, like people obviously thinking it's something satanic.
Yeah.
Or I'll get a lot. I've had people be like, "Is that supposed to be a fleur-de-lis?"
Yeah, it does look like a fleur-de-lis a
Yeah,
little bit.
but I digress, dude. What should I get on my fingers? That's what I was gonna say.
You know,
earlier.
man,
I've been thinking about getting, because my original plan was I was gonna get a bunch of different like just pagan and religious symbols across the fingers. I started out doing them myself, and then they hurt really bad, so I stopped.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about getting these fixed and covered up, and doing something down here. I don't think I'm going to do a knuckle like words, but I want something on them.
I think on the knuckles you ought to do Ford F-150.
I might get Sinister.
Hell yeah.
Sinister
That would
right
be
across
cool.
the knuckles,
That'd
dude.
be sick. I
That
thought
could be
about
cool.
doing Kentucky and the CKY being the CKY lettering.
That could be cool. You
I
could
thought
get
that would be
CKY in the middle and make it say "fuck you." You remember that?
Yeah.
I remember the
I
first
knew a
time
dude
I
that had
saw
"fuck
that.
you" tattooed across his knuckles, and then he got them covered up.
First time I saw that, I knew CKY, but I'd never seen the "fuck you" logo.
Yeah.
And Drew was like, "Let me give you a CKY tattoo." Remember, we always used to draw on our arms with Sharpies and shit in middle school. My kid does it now, fake tattoos. Well, he did like a CKY, you know, like pretty close to their logo, wasn't, you know, for what he could do. He's like, all right, I'm kind of fluff it up a little bit. So I just let him like go back to work, and then look down, and my arm says, fuck you.
Hell yeah.
And now Mr. fucking Beeger's calling me to the office. Dude. The Beeg is still there. The Beeg teaches my kid now.
You know, he was all right, really.
I like Beeger. And she was a sub when we were there, Underwood. She
yeah,
teaches
Levi's
my
mom.
kid.
Yeah.
And Levi's a teacher.
Yeah,
He teaches there.
Levi's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Levi.
My kid likes Levi. But it's just, I say all that to say.
We went to preschool together.
It's crazy that the teachers that taught me are still around.
Yeah.
Teaching my kid now.
Yeah, that's
And
wild.
then not only that, but kids of the teachers I had are now teaching my kid too.
Yeah.
Crazy. And and my kid's mom is a teacher.
That's crazy too.
Yeah. She didn't have her though.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I thought about Kentucky, for real. I really did consider getting Kentucky on my knuckles at one point in time.
You could get football. You just get football.
Football! Hell yeah, brother. That'd be fucking sick, dude. Was soccer fit as well? Soccer won't fit. I don't think that's
No,
it.
if you do a 6-letter word, you do it on the inner knuckles and then just do like some stars.
And
on
do
the
like
outer
a soccer
knuckles.
ball and a goal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Or you could
But
get,
I don't know.
you could get baseball or football, dude.
Baseball.
You could get football, and then you could football.
Why don't you get baseball and I'll get football, dude? And we'll just look like two stupid fucks, man. That would
You
be
could get
tight.
watch out.
Whoa.
You
Look
get,
out.
Oh, now watch
You
out.
get look out and exclamation mark.
What about
We're getting too rambunctious.
you can't get
right now,
karate?
dude. You can't get.
You get karate in the middle, and then a little bitty Hitmon Lee and a little bitty Hitmon Chan.
There was one that I wanted to do, but it wouldn't fit, and I can't remember what it was now. That's gonna haunt me forever.
You could get fistful dude, across your knuckles.
I'm
dude.
gonna get AC/DC and Kiss, dude. That's what I'm gonna get, man. Right
I was thinking about getting goddamn like Kid Rock or something, tattoo across my knuckles, and then on the pinky, cause I can count, dumbass. It have a cross.
Oh,
for Jesus.
I was gonna get Creep Deep.
Creep deep. Hell yeah, dude.
But Creep's 5 letters.
Dude, you could get bone saw and then another little bone saw tattoo.
You do Hellraiser, man.
You could do hell yeah.
No, you do Hell and then RAZR. Hellraiser. That's kind of cool.
Don't go doing that, man.
What did you
That's
say you could get?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You get hell yeah and then brother.
I do say hell yeah a lot, dude.
Brothers.
You get brother and I'll get hell yeah. Dude. Hell yeah, brother.
I'm gonna get Chinaman tattooed.
There he goes, dude.
It would fit.
And it would.
I'm just thinking an
Get
8-letter.
Seinfeld.
There is that 8 letters? Yeah,
Yeah.
Seinfeld. That would work.
Bow, 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 bow.
You could get boob nuts.
Boob nuts. Yeah,
Boob nuts would
boob
work.
dick.
Yeah, cock guys.
Cock dude. Get cock dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. I'm a cock dude. I'm a
That's
cock-a-doodle
sinister,
dude. That's sinister.
Football.
Welcome back to This Place Sucks, dude.
That'd be pretty cool, man.
Hell yeah. Come here, dude. Give me some slime, Nelson.
Give me some
Give
slime,
me some
baby.
slime, dude.
Come here, baby. Hey, give me a
Hell
little bit
yeah,
of slime, baby.
You get-
Give Daddy a little bit of that crotch slime.
Hey, don't ever look at that mic and say daddy like that ever again, dude. We pay good money for these. You over there slobbing on them, dude. That's why nobody ever wants to come be on the show. They see you over there
I just
fucking
like
mouth fucking
I
that
slimed
mic,
myself out saying that, dude. Fuck it.
Hell
Hey,
yeah,
baby,
dude.
let Daddy
And
get
you know
a
we
little
got
bit
big
of that
plans,
slime.
man. We got a lot of big things coming up. A plethora of bands and famous
Yeah,
people are
dude.
coming on the show.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking
Richard Nelson.
who?
We got Jimmy the Jew.
We got Jimmy Neutron.
Fucking Tony Two-Tone.
Yeah, Tommy Two-Time and fucking idiot, dude.
Dude,
No,
come
we're
on.
gonna get another band on soon. We had a really good time with
Some
them
of the
all.
comedians. They're coming.
lot of
You'll
comedians.
See, dude.
You'll
They're coming
see,
up.
man.
But the live show is
March 7th at the Red Bicycle Hall in Madison, Indiana. Tickets are on sale now.
125 East Main Street.
There it is.
All right. Web address madtixevents.com. /e/ this place sucks -9-7-25.
And if you want, go ahead and follow This Place Sucks official on Instagram, and you will see the flyer for it on there, and the ticket link is in the bio.
Yep.
So.
Or follow either one of us. You'll also see it at my name, Jordan
at
Edmondson.
Wampus Cat Lives.
Yeah. And then, there's a little QR code on there. You can also just go to madtixevents.com and then just look at the March 7th event. You'll see it on there. It's easy to find. Great website, dude. It's awesome that there's a local ticketing website that makes it easy to do online sales without having to fucking go through like a Ticketmaster or anything like that. There's no extra fees. Like everything, that's part of the package that we paid for. So we get, all of the ticket price. They don't, charge anything extra.
Yeah.
There's some taxes that you pay when you buy the tickets,
right.
state taxes,
right.
but.
Yeah, I think the whole idea of having the live show is just cool for the people that, like, I literally know people that listen and watch our show every fucking week religiously.
Shout out Nick Durman, dude.
Yeah,
He just
shout
caught
out
up
Nick,
and watched every episode.
Nikki D.
So
shout out to Nick. Shout out Cam Smith. Shout
Meet
out
Trey. He
Nadja
won't be able to make the
Lacefield.
live
Shout
show,
out,
but
Taylor, she's a big fan. We had a lot of people that really listen to the show like religiously. So the fact that they get to come, not only get a whole night of comedy, and then also get to see this live. That's badass, man.
We were able to bring something here that we like, that we've been having a good time with.
Yeah.
Found some funny people, bring them here. Cheap night out, dude. $15. You don't have to go far.
Yeah.
It's 3 hours. There's going to be a bar. We're working on getting some sort of food truck out front, but there's a dozen or more restaurants around the area that you can walk to.
Yeah.
Man, it's going to be a nice night out. Leave your kids at home. Come out, watch an hour and a half of stand-up comedy and then an hour of live podcast, little intermission in between. I'm stoked to bring it to you guys. And again, us performing on it has become the minor aspect of it.
Yeah.
We're focused on making sure it's a good time, A, for the comedians, and B, for you guys. Because it's nice to bring this to you guys, but also we picked people who are like about the same level as us. I think they're all probably, a little more seasoned than us.
I think they're all better than us, but
a lot of people who are great. Also gonna think it's sweet for them to perform in front of all of you guys.
Yeah,
we want to take care of them and give them something that we hope to have one day.
When we first started doing the open mics and wanted to pursue stand-up, there was a lot of people that wanted to see us perform. So we were like, oh, well, cool, we'll do this show. And now the group of dudes we selected to bring on with us, I don't want to say there's a lot of gatekeeping in the comedy community.
But there's a lot of hurdles.
There's a lot of hurdles, but there's probably a lot of gatekeeping
in all communities.
Yeah, it's everything. But these are guys that we have met that have not, I don't want to necessarily say taken us under their wing, but like
they've been hospitable.
Yes, they've been way good to us when they didn't have to be.
Dudes who saw us when we were new, came up and said, "What's up?"
Enjoyed our sets, wanted to make small talk, and wanted to
have
be
been
friends,
real with us about shit,
and that's really what you want to see, So to bring those guys on,
and ultimately are funny too.
It's a nice thank you, I think.
Yeah,
and
guys that we think deserve some stage time in front of a big audience as well.
Because these dudes are all, aside from Jamie Shade, shout out Jamie. I'm excited to see him perform.
And Winston's from Louisville too.
Yeah, I've seen Winston. I've met Winston, very nice guy. It's funny because I don't know where I was going with that. I think I just had a stroke.
You've seen all of them except for Jamie.
So I've seen all of them, but like what pisses me off sometimes about an open mic is you only get 4 to 5 minutes, whatever. All these dudes, like I'm stoked to see Winkler, and I'm stoked to see
Max and Stone,
like
10 to 15.
Do a big set, man. I think that's gonna be fucking awesome to see them on stage and really be able to spread their shit out and cut loose. I've seen
Greg Winston. I've seen him do a longer set. He's good long form. Jamie said this will be his longest set, but he's got plenty of material to cover it.
Hell yeah.
And he's stoked as well. He's fun. Anna saw him the other night. You'll like him a lot. Man. We're bringing you guys nothing but the best. And if it goes well, like I said, we'll do this semi-regularly. We'll plan them as often as we can and bring different comedians down. And
Yeah.
we asked a handful of other people who already were booked at the time.
Allison Stapp, I really wanted her to be on. I got to be on the same show as her. She was a headliner the first time I ever did stand-up. So I thought that would have been a kind of a cool full circle moment to have her on the show. Yeah. But she was already booked, and it happens, man. But there's so many people we've met that I would love to have on the next one. And then, of course, down the road, bringing some of these people back as well. So it's going to be great, man. We're really looking for the future. Not that we're, like, getting ahead of ourselves, but we also want to be prepared because we know how much people give a shit. So I really feel like it's going to be pretty successful. So, yeah. You can't not think about the future when you're doing this kind of shit. You have to plan.
I was talking to Jake about it, and he was like, when I told him, I was like, yeah, I think we're going to pack the place out. And he was like, how much does it hold? And I was like, 150. He gave me a look. And I was like, oh, I know one. It's not a theater or anything. Right. And he's like, no, dude, if you're gonna bring out 150 people, whether it's like people you know or not, he's like, that's pretty fucking significant. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, 150 people, mostly that we know. That's a big support network. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Goddamn, I wish we could get Jake there, dude. That would be fucking cool, dude.
I talked to him about it. I talked to David about it. If the whole pregnancy thing hadn't have happened, David was going to fly out in March, but now he doesn't, he doesn't think he's going to be able to. So, we'll see.
And that's cool. Justin Hunt's going to be there, dude. He'll fill in real nice for David,
Justin's going to be there. It's going to be a good...
I'm excited, dude. I think
I'm
it's going to be cool,
man.
The
hang.
Yeah, the hang's going to be awesome, dude.
That's going to be the best part. Yeah. Just chilling. Yeah. Funny, comedy going on. People you've grown up with, some new people. It's gonna be a good mix.
One more shout out, a really big one. I ran into Aaron Williams the other day.
Oh yeah,
and I told Aaron, because Aaron's a big fan of comedy. He's a big fan of podcasts. He loves us. He loves that we're pursuing it. He thinks it's great. And I seen him, and I said, "Hey man, we finally dropped." I wanted to keep him updated on the show. I said, "Hey man, we dropped the link for the tickets and the flyer and all that." Immediately cuts me off. Said he already bought a ticket as soon as we dropped it, and I was like.
And
overcome with emotion, dude.
A couple people have bought tickets already, which is sick. We appreciate that.
When you sent me the link, I teared up a bit.
Yeah, it's nice to see your shit all on an official website. Tickets to your event. I think the flyer posters came out nice. Pat myself on the back, dude. I think I designed a pretty good flyer.
You did good. You did for your first one. I think it was excellent, man. I love it.
I put a little flyer together, got them printed out. If you follow us on social media, like you said, you'll see the flyer. Yeah, man, we this is a DIY event, baby. Yeah. You know pretty early on, you see the way the stand-up game works. You got to put in a lot of hours and hope that the right people are there during those hours to get you, even on a show that allots you 7-8 minutes. Yeah, just to work out some longer material. So, I had somebody tell me long time ago, if somebody's not going to give you something, you got to make it for yourself. Yeah. So, we'll put our own thing together.
Yeah. Maximize your minutes, dude.
It takes a decent size ego to put your face real big on a poster. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it's going to pay off.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, you got to maximize your minutes, dude. You got to take advantage of what you're given. And I just feel like if we didn't grab the bull by the balls and do it ourselves, nobody's going to do that shit for you.
I don't have 2 years to beg and plead for extra stage time. Right. I'll just rent out a hall and we'll give ourselves sets.
I don't think it's cutting corners. I don't think it's trying to skip ahead of nobody. Like we want to put people on as well, like especially dudes like we said earlier that have been good to us, but dude, we're not fucking young. We're not kids. We're not in our 20s.
This rocket ship has a huge capacity, dude. We're gonna take
I'm
gonna
fucking glaze you for.
And we'll
take
a lot of people with us.
I'm gonna glaze you because he's the reason that we're sitting on the couch doing this shit. Like when we started doing the podcasting shit in 2019, I was still living in Florence at the time.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, dude, I'm gonna start doing a podcast. I think you ought to. I think we ought to do one. Like you should come on." Then he had started the Obscure Curio, and then that lasted a couple of years, hit over 100 episodes, I was featured on quite a few of them, and then we started this out of that. But if it wasn't for him, like, none of this would be possible. So I don't. If anybody had a problem with what we were doing, or if anybody thought that it was like a bold move of us to have our own show, man, we've worked our ass off since 2019 to even be on this couch entertaining you people now.
And we've had to kick each other in the ass a couple times.
Like this isn't, you know, people don't realize how long we've been here, and I feel like we're just now getting to where we're getting recognition for it. It's not like silly taboo anymore that we have a show. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
I expected to get the reaction from people that we got when we announced we were doing a show. Like, it's not gloating. That's not whatever. That's just saying, hey, we've worked really hard. We got a lot of good friends that really support us, and
that's what I was gonna say. And people are cool, dude.
Yeah.
Like, the people
like
we know are
laugh,
good
dude.
people.
I like being good to people. I like, you know, it brings me joy when I make people laugh. That's why I do it anyways. But like, friends, family, all that shit, like, that makes it so much fucking better. So yeah, if anybody had a problem with, you know, what we were doing, I'd tell them to suck me off.
But you know, I had this idea for a while that we should be doing something. I was just trying to navigate where and what it was.
Yeah.
But I knew it was going to be a duo situation, dude.
Yeah.
That's why the podcast always made sense. But it wasn't until you pulled the trigger and was like, hey, man, we got to throw stand-up in the mix that it all started to fall together. Because what else would we have on the live show? We never would have thought of these comedian and doing, you know what I mean? Like, we had to have this in the mix as well.
Originally, we thought about doing a band-style show, having bands and like, actual artists come in and display their work. And we talked about starting a band, and we were like, well, if we had our own show, then we could play on the show, and then we could have some of the band members come on the podcast. Maybe we could record the whole, like, all this kind of snowballed into what we have now. But yeah, over the summer, dude, of last year, I really contemplated doing stand-up. I said, man, I really feel like I should at least give it a shot. And then, like we had said a couple of weeks ago on the show, like, I went for it and did it, and that kind of pushed him on the edge to do it as well. But yeah, I mean, everything works out for a reason. So to be here and doing this shit now, like, I don't know, man, it means a lot. So I'm very thankful, very grateful, dude. I've lived a great fucking life so far, man.
It has been, ain't it?
It really ain't bad, dude. I've always wanted to do more. I've always wanted, you know, I've had a creative mind. I've wanted to make shit and I want to have, like, a legacy, I guess you could say, man. Like, if I die, people can go back and listen to these episodes, and they'll have something to at least remember that I tried to do. Same with the stand-up shit. My videos, my clips, man, this show coming up, like, just to know I was featured on a show, just to know I had my name out there and did this, like, that's fucking. It don't take a lot. It don't take a lot to please me, man. I'm a very easy come, easy go guy.
I feel like we're all just kind of shouting into the void with our lives.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with wanting to shout a little louder, create a little echo that goes on a little longer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 100, 200 years, anybody gonna remember us? Probably not. And that's
really,
fine,
ultimately,
fine.
I can only speak for myself on this. Part of it also boils down to I've always known that I didn't want to have a real job.
Yeah.
I've always known that I wanted to entertain in some way.
Same. Yeah.
And have that be, you know, my fucking meal ticket.
Yeah.
I just didn't know that it was going to be comedy. I should have known.
Same. People
should have known.
Said it about us our whole lives, man.
That's
You're funny, dude. You should do stand-up.
Yeah. It's always been our goofing at the parties. We're always the fucking clowns in school. But, you know, I always thought I was, I don't know, dude.
I've always imagined it. I'm like you. Like, since I was a kid, I've always imagined, like, how my life was going to plan out, like, how I was going to, where I was going to be when I was older, like, what I was going to do, because I've always kind of just scathed by.
Yeah.
And now it makes sense. Now
and, you know,
this seems, you know.
We could still fail, but now I'm going to take solace in being like, I found the one thing that I think I was good enough at for it to make sense for me to pursue.
Yeah.
And even if I failed, I can never say I didn't find and do that thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm all in either way.
I tried it with the pro wrestling. I tried it with the filmmaking, which that's still up in the air. Like, I'd still like to do that.
There's things
I'd
like
point.
to revisit.
But
I'd like to make more music in the future.
Yeah, but it's nice that I found something that feels right, feels at home. And guess what, man? Here's a fucking, let me give you a little insider tip, dude. Let me give you a spoiler.
Oh.
It's not going to fail.
Oh, there you have
We're
it.
not going to fail. We're not. We're here.
And if you're like, oh, dude, it's probably 2027, you're like, oh, dude, I can't believe I just found these guys. Let me go back and listen to the old catalog. And you find these episodes where we hadn't even fucking done our first show yet.
Yeah.
What's up? How you
What's
doing?
up?
This
How you
place
doing,
sucks.
man? Yeah, absolutely.
But in the future,
yeah,
it's all right. Baby.
It's all right, man.
Yeah,
we're gonna be. The boys are gonna be just fine.
The boys are back in town.
Yeah, we found our stride, and once you got something, you don't let it go, dude.
Well,
like
I'm
that,
also. They
like
say
that Eminem song, man. You get one shot.
You
were singing it earlier, dude.
Yeah, you only get one shot to not miss your chance to blow.
Yeah.
This opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Yo.
Yeah. You gotta fucking and keep rhyming the next cipher. Better believe somebody's paying the Pied Piper.
You rather be coming than stroking.
Hey, dude, coming, stroking, pissing, farting, fucking, and busting rope, dude.
Crying, dude.
But yeah, what was I gonna say about having hardcore sex? Something about, what was it? Let's revert back to where we were.
Yeah.
I'm stoked about the show. That's all the information you need on it. Come to the show.
Up until the last episode that last episode dropped like the beginning of March before the show. So we'll be hyping the show up until, I think the show's on a Friday, it's the 7th, so Monday be the
second.
Yeah.
Third.
So up until March 2nd, we're going to be on here talking about the show.
It'll be March 3rd when it drops.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, and we haven't figured out the logistics of it yet, but we're trying to figure out a way to not only release the live episode, probably by launching our Patreon, which will start for pretty cheap. Yeah. And we'll have other benefits on there, like maybe some of the merch, depending on what we have left over. Yeah. But we're looking at the logistics of filming the entire event, possibly. Mm-hmm. And then if all the comics are cool with it, maybe putting together a little fucking reel, not necessarily to drop for everybody, but at least give the comedians each their bit. And then, if we have reels of our sets, we might be able to drop some clips here and there. So. But I don't know. Part of me is like, I don't really want to drop any clips until I have, because you want to have like 30 minutes of material, and then to drop 10 minutes of clips. That way, at the minimum, because if people see all your clips and then come to see you, you don't want them to know all of your material.
Right. Yeah.
That's why so many people do that crowd work shit. We've talked about that before. Yeah.
We got to work on that at some point.
Yeah, we'll get there. But you can't. That's another thing. Is like you can't do fucking crowd work in an open mic. You got 5 fucking minutes. You're supposed to get up there and tell. I mean, some people get pissed about it. I've seen people do it. Like at Planet, I've seen people go up and be like, yeah, I'm going to do some crowd work. Yeah. Fuck around a little bit. And it's fine.
Yeah.
But I've also heard it's frowned upon in other places. Like, in more serious comedy scenes. But either way.
Man, they're really going to hate us, dude.
Hey, dude, wait till everybody we've ever met is in the crowd. Hey, and I'm like, what do you do for work?
Yeah.
Mom.
Hey, Mom.
But yeah, so, look out for that. It's going to be a good time. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm thinking about going down to that golf simulator, but it's like $50.
And I hear great things about it, man. I hear it's awesome. Yeah. Like, really, I hear it's worth the money.
I'm looking forward to that bowling joint opening. Yeah, that is duck pin bowling.
Yeah, that'll be cool. I love bowling, dude. Yeah. It hurts me. You really got to stretch at this age for you. Yeah. I about threw my whole ass out last week when I hit that George Bush.
If you get a good stretch, if you move right, if you don't move right, you can really hurt the hips, man.
Yeah.
You can really hurt the hips because it's all.
I hurt the hips, my leg, dude, my arm, lifting that ball up. God
what size ball are you rocking with?
Man, I use the big one.
Well, they go up to fucking God, Lord knows. I've seen I think 14s and 15s.
I think I did a 15 when I did that strike.
No.
Yeah, because it really hurt my fucking elbow when I swung that bitch.
That's
why if you watch that video, I didn't have the full on like bowling form. Like if I have a smaller ball, like I'll look like that, like a pro.
I'm comfortable like your brother-in-law. With a 9.
But if I used a 15, like if you watch that video, like I barely just like
you do a little just let the momentum.
Yeah, I didn't straight. Fucking
Well, I'll do that with like a 12. I've never tried bowling with one of those super heavy ones, but a 12 will
because if you hit motherfucker, they'll go down. Like that 15 will fucking. But I think usually it's like a 11 or 12 is what I would
I
normally
kind of want
watch.
to go bowling now.
Yeah,
man.
dude, hey, let's go real quick.
You
Let's
wanna
go
go
break
tomorrow?
into the fucking.
What
Yeah,
are you doing tomorrow night?
I gotta go. I gotta go eat dinner. I got dinner plans.
How late?
I don't know yet. He's gonna text me. I will let you know though. If anything, I'll meet you over there.
I wouldn't mind going bowling here soon,
I got Tim's birthday present, and I can say what it is on the air. Because we're like this will be 2 weeks out from today.
Oh
when we
yeah,
drop
this
it.
one is getting.
But so Cowboy Corley's birthday was last week. It was his dirty 30, and we took him out bowling, and we had a great fucking time. And his birthday present was supposed to come in, but it got delayed, and there was a bunch of bullshit. But I was hoping it would come in that day, and it didn't. So it was scheduled to come in on his birthday, which was Saturday, and then it didn't. And then I believe it come in Monday. But I got him a classic.
Hold up. We need a little bit more detail on the whole postage situation.
What do you mean?
Well, that's obviously the most important part of the story is what happened with the postage. So let's revisit that.
What do you mean?
What happened with the postage? Why'd it get messed up?
Well, I'm assuming it's all the goddamn weather, dude. What do you don't fuck with me when I'm in a serious story, dude.
All right, so it comes in.
I'll end this fucking show,
in.
dude. I'll end it right fucking
You'll end
now.
a lot of stuff, dude. It comes in.
Yeah.
And it is.
Oh, so I got him it's like a vintage late. I mean, I guess it's vintage now. What's the line on vintage? How many years?
25.
So it's vintage. It's like a late 1990s varsity Letterman jacket, and the sleeves are black, and the front and the back's a navy blue, and it says Denver Broncos on it. Smells like cigarette smoke. Got stains and tears on it. Like it's real fucking shitty. But as soon as I seen it, I was like, I thought of Tim. I was like, man, Tim would fucking love that, dude.
Hell yeah.
So I'm super stoked. I'm giving it to him tomorrow night. We're gonna take him out to dinner. Like I showed his wife, dude. She fucking she was like, oh, he's gonna love that. So I know it's fucking. That's how you know it's real. You know what I mean? So
I'd like to get me a nice fucking. I want one of them Columbine style jackets, man.
A trench coat,
a trench
a
coat.
duster.
No, theirs were like tactical.
Yeah.
Bullshit. They weren't leather, man. I'd prefer a leather. That's like Matrix style.
Well, what really got me jonesing on it was I come up to the house the other day and he got me one of them signs like you had. I can't remember if yours was metal or if it was just a poster, but you had it on your bathroom in the apartment, and it was the reefer madness or whatever, and had like the devil on it and shit.
I don't know where that is.
He got me. It's like yours was like a green, I think. Mm-hmm. He got me one just like it, but it's red, and it's like one of those metal signs,
Ours
and it's
is
pretty
metal. Yeah,
pretty decent size.
I got it at a flea market.
Yeah, he found it thrifting, and I don't know, it just really made me happy.
I saw the orange one not long after I got mine.
Me, I guess so. I was like, well, goddamn, his birthday's coming up. I better get him something nice.
The devil's lettuce. That's what it says.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Kind of cool, man.
I need to find that sign. I don't know what happened to that. I think it's in my garage.
It might be.
I need to clean up that garage.
Hey, don't throw away that goddamn end table.
Once it's still out there waiting on
you. Coffee table's mine, baby.
Once this shit takes off, man, we're gonna build a goddamn fucking studio out there.
Yes, absolutely. And we're taking this with us.
Oh yeah, I think I am gonna hang this up at the show. Ask them if we can put that up.
As you should.
I'm gonna call that print shop back tomorrow and ask about a banner.
Cool.
I mean, fucking. We're going to use them moving forward. Anything that Mark can't do for us merch-wise, they can do for us. They do all the shirts, hats, stickers, but they do all the business printing. Like, you want shit on pins and fucking koozies and shit, you know? But, yeah, the posters, 30 nice little concert posters for $25. Think about this. If you were a band on tour... Mm-hmm. You know, you're going to sell those for $15, $20 a piece anyway. Mm-hmm. Pretty good fucking deal. Pretty good deal. And I bet they'd be cheaper if you're buying like 1,000 of them, too.
Yeah, bulk. Yeah. I hung some posters today.
What kind? Oh, all your shit. You framed all your shit. Yeah, that's looking good.
I had a bunch of shit that I had framed, and then I had a bunch of shit that was framed. I just didn't have any time to do it. And a buddy of mine at work had got me that End of Evangelion poster. So I bought a frame for it today, and I framed it, and I was like, fuck, man, I'm just going to spend the rest of the day hanging shit. So
Can you imagine when you have an entire house to decorate with
Yeah,
all your
it's gonna look like
memorabilia?
a fucking museum, dude.
It's gonna be nice.
I've been at it for a long time, dude. I think I was like 16 or 17 the first time I'd went anywhere and like got an autograph or like started that. I mean, when I was a kid, I went to the Do Action Sports Tour.
Oh yeah.
And I had all the skateboarders sign my shit, and that was like my prized possession for so long. And then when I started going to conventions and stuff and meeting people, and that was a lot cheaper back then too. But I just acquired so much shit, and then now like I don't do it as much, or even like collect as much. Like I'll see one or two things out and about, I'll buy them, but like it's nowhere near. And it's because I have so much shit now. I'm like I've got a right amount of shit. Once I have the house and I can get set up, and it'll look nice, man. Like I've got some nice shit, shit that I've taken care of that I've had.
I want
for
to hang up my posters.
15
now.
years now, you know.
I've got like 6 or 7 autographed concert posters down there I want to hang up. And then I got that just Smith's old cardstock poster I want to hang up.
I found my Hollywood Undead poster I got at that show that you were at.
And that, shut up, dude. Why you gotta say it like that?
You haven't seen Fallen in Reverse,
No.
and they opened up.
I took the wife to just, I don't even want to talk about it, dude. You were there.
So
you were there enthusiastically.
My cousin
I was there begrudgingly.
had given me and my ex, we had the floor passes or whatever, but it come with the VIP meet and greet with Hollywood Undead.
I bet it did, dude.
And we were super stoked
VIP
about it because I ain't a pussy, dude. If I like something, I'll tell everybody I fucking like it. And I've always liked Hollywood Undead. So that was the main reason I wanted to go. Papa Roach was fine, but I really wanted to see Hollywood Undead. So we get there, and they wouldn't, not that they wouldn't let us sit, but like that nobody knew about like where the meet and greet was supposed to be at. And then these people come out and they were like, hey, anybody that's got the VIP and the meet and greet for Hollywood Undead needs to get in this line. So we got in that line, and they took us in this room. They lined us up. They gave us all the shit that come with it. Like you got a lanyard and like stickers and like all this shit, and then they gave all of us a Hollywood Undead poster. It was like 11x17, the concert poster, and it was signed by everybody. And it's like, oh well, this is badass. And then we didn't get the photo op, and we didn't get to meet them.
Yeah,
and that was like the main thing. And I was kind of fucking pissed, really, because we, you know.
Well, you know,
but
I wish
still got
I
the
had been
poster,
buying
so
those posters when we first started going to concerts, because I didn't decide until the Cure show.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna start buying merch at shows.
I
I
wish
never
that I
bought
would've
merch
as
before
well.
that.
All the like the Misfits and the Danzig ones that I have, I bought them like after, like I bought them off of people.
Oh yeah.
I had never got any at the show, you know. Yeah. And now that I've really discovered the poster life, you know, I love that, dude. I love Susie.
And you know, if we go to that Oddities Expo this weekend, I'm probably gonna buy another one off Mark.
Hell yeah.
Because he's got one that I like.
He got good shit, man.
That I haven't seen anywhere else.
But yeah, I like the poster thing. I wish I would have got into buying the posters at con. I'm like you, man. I don't think I really bought one until probably last year we did Black Flag, man.
Yeah.
And then I got the Cancer Slug one.
Well, dude, I think
like
it's a nice piece of merch.
Yeah.
I still won't always get a T-shirt because I can look at the fitting and know if I'm going to like it or not.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them are just not. They're on like... People like that thin T-shirt material now. I don't like it because it warps and shrinks.
And the logo turns sideways.
Yeah.
I've had to... Now if I
My
buy...
Danzig one's like that.
Yeah, if I buy a shirt at a show now, I automatically get extra large instead of large.
Yeah. I should probably start going a size up.
After I started doing like a couple of washes and a dry or two, like they shrink up on you, man, because it's that real soft.
That Carhartt Knocked Loose one is nice. I have a 3M Under Oath one that's got 3M reflective paint on it. That is sick. It's the best fitting band shirt I've bought in a while. But
yeah, I recommend buying a concert
I'll do the
poster for
poster,
everybody. Yeah. I think it's cool.
It's a cool thing to get autographed too, because we'll hang out after shows and try to meet the bands, and it's a nice little thing you can have have them sign real quick. That's like usually $10 to $20. It'd be one of the cheapest pieces of merch you can buy. I think and I always bring a Sharpie with me anyways, because you never know. But I think the Black Flag one's probably my favorite. I really like that one, man. And I just had gotten Greg and Mike on mine. I went to piss. Yeah,
And you got the rest of the band to sign it for me. I thought that was fucking sick.
I've got that Cancer Slug one,
Yeah,
the Black Flag
yeah.
one. Oh, I got the Knocked Loose one.
Yeah, you got the Knock Loose one too. I forgot about
Yeah.
that. That
And,
one's sick. Hindsight, regret wise,
the Coffin
I
Cats
should
and
have.
Queers
Yep,
one.
I've got that one too. I should have hindsight. I should have got the Knock Loose poster and had them sign it.
That one's sick.
Yeah,
That's just a cool looking poster.
Uh,
So I got all those to hang up, but I want to hang up one of our posters for this first
oh
show.
yeah, absolutely.
So I'm gonna buy a bunch of those 11 by 17 frames,
Yeah.
hang that shit up all over the living room.
That Coffin Cats one's nice because it come with the frame.
Come with the frame
It's
for
like
$15.
Yeah, $15 or whatever. It's already signed and already in a frame. Dude.
We got to go back out and catch the Queers next time they're around though, and get them to sign their half. I mean, we owe them a lot at this point.
Absolutely,
you know
dude. Absolutely, man. And you know what's crazy is they had so much shit poster wise, dude. I wish I would have bought one of their actual posters. Yeah. And good to know for future reference if they come anywhere close again that we got to go because that was a great fucking show. And you know,
it was. Excellent,
I love the Queers,
man.
dude.
It was excellent. Did I tell you we got approved for that grant for the?
No.
Yeah, man, we got approved for $7,500 matching.
Hell yeah.
So it's gonna be a $14,000 project, and they're gonna pay $7,500 of it. So we're gonna paint the outside, redo the window frames, fix the fence. Basically, the whole outside will be done. While that's going on, we're gonna take like a fucking 4-day off. Probably right before we go to New York. We're gonna take 2 separate weekends, so we can take like 4 total days and finish the inside completely. The painting on the steps, and then the bathroom. I'm gonna redo the bathroom. But once the steps are done, we're thinking of doing that super close in maximalist like photo hanging style up the steps like you see in Victorian houses and shit, and just make that our concert poster wall from now until we die, going up the steps from our first ones all the way up, you know.
That would be sick, dude. As you should, man.
I think that'll be the move.
Yeah, we got to do a show. I think the closest one's Cancer Slug, probably.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
It's like the end of March, I think. I don't think I have anything.
That, and then we got the Mastodon and Coheed in May.
Yeah.
LDB Fest if we go to that in
March. As well, yeah.
So yeah, might get some shit there. I'm pretty stoked about
I'll
it.
probably grab some shit at LDB for sure, man.
I'll probably get another little bit of Cancer Slug merch. I don't have a T-shirt. I bought a poster and a patch.
Yeah,
and like a button last time.
I think I got the shirt. Actually, not lie to you. I bought both of them at the show with you because I seen them.
Yeah, we filled up on merch.
I saw you. I saw them a couple of weeks before me and you went because they were in Louisville. You guys were still in California, and I didn't get anything at that show, but I did take a picture with Alex. And then when we turned around and come back and seen them in Cincinnati a couple weeks later, I bought the poster and I bought the shirt. So when we go again, I might buy another shirt. I don't know. It just depends on what kind of other shit they got. I might buy a patch and some stickers. And I know you got that pin too, him with the axe running, you know.
Well, Anna got that sweet Wolfman shirt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'll get some
one
merch
I've
from
got
them.
is the Wolfman, which sucks because like I think it was like a couple of dates later they had that classic looking that actually had the cartoon wolf on it with the skulls and it said Cancer. So I think it had like a pentagram or whatever. But that little cartoon poster they had was sick. I'm glad they had that.
Yeah, I like that poster.
And we had everybody sign it. So
that'll be nice.
Yeah.
That'll be
and
nice.
if they have a poster,
up,
I might get another poster of them, honestly. Oh, yeah. Just to...
My main goal, dude,
just to blow up
my
and
mango
act like I don't know nobody
is to fucking go to an AFI headlining show, get a tour poster, and have them sign it afterwards, man.
Yeah.
I want a nice... I wouldn't mind getting a hold of, like, a vintage poster or, like, a fucking collector's poster. I used to have the 2005 Despair Faction poster, which was an exclusive. It had that shot from AP Magazine, the cover, you know what I'm talking about? It's like their famous... fucking from the Sing the Sorrow era. And it said AFI, the Despair Faction on it. If I could just get some old school piece of merch signed, that'd be cool too.
Sick. Yeah,
I don't have any of my old shit. I wish I still did.
I've got one of the Misfits reunion shows posters. I think it's like a 16 by 20, and it's signed by Danzig. And then I've got an 11 by 17 Danzig concert poster somewhere. I bought off somebody that signed.
I wish I'd gotten one of their posters and gotten that. Oh, that's another thing I can hang up though. I've got the Danzig comic book.
You ought to get it graded in one of them cases like they put the comic books in.
Oh,
man.
that would be cool. Yeah,
that would be sick, dude.
And
they do it right down there at the buy sell trade, man.
They do grading.
Yeah, they'll grade shit down there. Yeah, you ought to take it down there and get it
Yeah,
done,
I'm going
dude.
to.
That would
for
be
sure.
fucking sick, man.
That'd be cool.
If I ever get another chance to see him, that's probably what I'll do. I'll buy a comic book and have him say, 'cause I've got everything else. I've got a drum head. He signed my record when we went. I've got so much shit.
You can't beat that, dude.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was wild, man.
That's like a frostbit dick.
Yeah, that was cool, dude.
You know what I mean?
You can't beat it, dude. You can't beat it. But I love that shit, man. We ain't been to a good show in a while, brother.
That mall show was the last show I've been to.
Yeah, no, that was like weeks ago. That sucks.
Yeah.
We ain't been in a while, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that show at the Mockbee was fucking killer, dude.
Yeah, I
That
like
was
that a
cool.
lot. I like that venue a lot,
Yeah.
man. I wouldn't mind trying to go skate there sometime. There's
would be cool,
that little
man.
quarter pipe or the little
DOS is going to be at the pit, the skate park in there.
I'd go to that.
That's
I haven't
coming
seen
up
Dio.
sometime.
I'd like to see him with their new singer, see what it's like.
Yeah, check it out.
See if I still like him or not.
I'm
You
sure
know
it'll be
what I
fine.
But yeah, dude, I'm pretty stoked about just in general the warm weather coming up in the spring.
Yeah,
It's going to start getting warm in March. We'll have our show. We'll have LDB Fest. You're going to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah,
Then in April, we turn around and go to fucking New York.
yeah,
Then in May, we got a couple shows.
yeah.
Probably by June, July, August, at the latest August, we'll have our second live show if this one goes real well.
Yeah.
November, we got Skankfest.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to going in June to Warped Tour in DC if it's not super expensive and if there's at least a couple. I saw like that when they dropped the like list of 6 bands. Pennywise was on. Yeah.
And as they should be.
So,
I mean, that's cool that they got.
If tickets aren't too bad, I could see going to DC for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be bad. I would do it.
Fill out the year with just building up the comedy shit, hitting shows, make 2025 the best year ever. I think 2024 was pretty fucking sick, dude.
Dude, 2024 is going to be tough to
2024
top.
was a
but
good
I think,
year.
I think we're on pace. I think
Yeah.
we're on pace to top it.
It was a big year. I mean, I started the year flying for the first time and going to California, so that was cool.
Yeah. And then
We start-
ended the year flying to fucking
Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking sick, man. And we went to, where else did I go? I went to Atlanta, Georgia that year.
You did.
Yeah.
Went to a Braves game.
Went to a Braves game, Braves and Diamondbacks. It was one of my first Major League Baseball. I've been to a Reds game before. But Braves Stadium, god damn, that place was huge. It gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Hell yeah.
You ever be in a place and then, like, my first thought is, and I'm going to have a lot of trouble in New York City, but you remember my troubles in Las Vegas. When I'm around really big, tall stuff, I just, like, am like, if there's an earthquake,
Yeah.
if there's even a tremor,
Yeah.
this shit could all come crumbling down. And you're talking about a neutron star's worth of fucking weight on your back. It's over with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what's worse than like being crushed and dying immediately is being trapped under like a skyscraper's worth of rubble.
Yeah.
And then like dying over the course of 3 days. And as you're taking your last breath, seeing a fucking little bit of light come through the rubble as the fucking cleaning crew 20 feet above you is coming through, but you're not going to make it, dude. You know what I mean? That's what I think about in places like that.
I get tripped out a little bit at the Bengals game we went because I'd never sat that close to the field. So normally I'm up a little bit, like I'm more looking down.
Now you're looking up and seeing it all.
Yeah, so
right
we walked
over
through
you.
that tunnel, dude. I was like, holy fuck! Like it was a lot going on, dude. So I get the sentiment, man. Like I understand that it's not the. Yeah, you're really gonna struggle in New York. You barely handled New York and Vegas. Wait till we get to the real one, dude.
It's gonna be.
Wasn't that
difficult.
amazing though?
It
When
was.
we were just wandering around the casinos that one night, just fucking living the Vida Loca, dude. Wasn't
think
that fucking badass?
if I wear a hat, I'll be fine.
Yeah, and you got to, dude.
Cover
You
my
gotta wear a
vision.
hat,
Give me
dude.
those horse blinders,
Yeah.
dude. I'll be all right. But yeah, it's just I can get past it. I've been doing better about it the last few times I've been in like downtown Louisville and Cincinnati and shit. I've been getting back.
That was a
Didn't
cool.
used to bug me, dude. I've been like, I got anxiety from prison about a bunch of weird shit, man. You know what I mean?
That was cool when we walked out of the Louisville Comedy Club, being on the strip downtown in Louisville.
Oh
With
yeah.
all the lights and shit, and just, I don't know, that was cool. It made me
Wish it
appreciate.
wasn't freezing cold.
Yeah, that sucked that it was cold, but it did make me appreciate the city of Louisville. Like that night was fucking
I used to have
cool,
some
man.
good nights walking around downtown there, dude. High on ecstasy. Summer nights, you know.
Yeah,
Fucking Danny Zuko style.
yeah.
It's fucking good time, man. Louisville is a nice city. There's plenty of like fun shit to do there, man. It's a lot of like I don't know. It is, every city has that kind of like rich person kind of vibe where like it seems like all the actual recreation is tailored around like bourbon drinking and fucking like axe throwing and these expensive axes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
But there's also all kinds of other shit.
Yeah, Louisville's got some cool shit, man.
It's a nice little town, dude.
Yeah.
Couple nice little bars. I think you'll like Kaiju.
I'm excited
Similar
to see it.
vibes
Yeah.
to Planet. I think
Yeah.
you'll like it.
Yeah, I'm excited to.
I like hanging at Planet, man. You haven't been down. We haven't been there at the same time in a while.
I've only done it twice.
Yeah, that's true.
I've been there twice.
Yeah, that's
since
crazy.
September.
Oh, that's crazy. Feels like you've done it more.
I did it the first time and your first time.
Oh yeah, so
My
you haven't
first
been at
time and
any
your
of the
first-
other
no.
times I've been there.
Nope.
Damn.
I was signed up for one, and then I
You
got
couldn't
sick.
make it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that.
I was sick that week, man, and I had to cancel.
I went to that one and got on the bucket, and I think I bombed. I think that might have been one of the 2 or 3 times that I've bombed.
It's a hard place, man.
It can be. My last time there was great. It was my
Yeah,
best time
You
there.
texted me and you were like, and you know what, man, it ain't that bad.
Yeah. I was texting him before. I was like, man, this place makes my stomach hurt. 'Cause I saw like 2 funny people bomb,
Yeah.
like back to back, that I know are hilarious. And I was like, fuck, this is a
Yeah.
tough room. But by the time I got up there, I was lucky. I was fucking last. Not closer, but like second to last.
Yeah.
And then like right before me was Jamie, like 2. He loosened him up. We have like a similar vibe. Like how you loosened him up that night at Plan B. Or
Plan B, dude. Hell
at B
yeah.
list, dude.
At B list, yeah, down there at the Plan B. I did
The
loosen
Planned
them up,
Parenthood.
dude. I did, man. We
Them
had
fucking frat boys, dude.
yeah,
They
them
love
frat
you,
boys, dude. They did. They really dug me, man.
man.
You just gotta make them feel stupid, and then they'll eat right out of your hand when it comes to those types.
Yeah, you
The
got to
frat
give them
boys.
something to
You
hold
gotta
on
give them
to,
something.
man.
They love me. I appreciated them because they really laughed for me. They really clapped.
Yeah,
They
were good
really
boys.
fucking loved it.
They were good boys at heart.
Yeah.
And you know that's kind of the thing, man. It's hard to differentiate. You can go to like a certain hipster room like Planet and bomb. Go to a different hipster room like Chameleon,
Yeah,
kill.
yeah,
And you go to a fucking different room and it's like
Yeah.
bros.
yeah.
But you know, they say that to be fucking like funny as a stand-up, you gotta like be broadly appealing to everybody. I don't think I'm ever gonna have that.
And I don't either,
You know what I
dude.
mean?
I don't think I'm
not
gonna
for
appeal to
everybody,
everybody.
baby. I'm not
No.
for everybody.
And I'm fine with that, dude.
And
I
nor
like to.
should
I
we
would
be,
like to
dude.
find my niche and make it work, dude. So
You can probably like 5 minutes.
what's
yeah.
riff, dude? What do you do for a living?
Well, hey, I work at Taco Bell.
But yeah, dude, it's been fun. It's a fun little episode, man. Talk
I've had a
about
nice
music
time
and
talking
shit.
with you,
Another
man.
nice cold glass of gin, dude. Just fucking.
This is horse cum. That's what I'm drinking right here.
Hell yeah, he is. I seen him
good.
jerking the horse off in the kitchen.
Well, dude, it's full of antioxidants, dude. Yeah, and I hate oxygen.
Yeah.
I got to get all the oxygen out of my body.
Yeah.
Dude, what if, man, think about this, dude. What if fucking oxygen was actually a hallucinogen, dude? And the reality we're experiencing is fucking a trip, dude, because you're breathing oxygen. And if we just cut the oxygen out, we'd see our true world, dude.
Hey, man, what if oxygen's poisonous, dude? It just takes 70 years to kill us, man.
Damn, dude. What
Isn't that deep, bro?
Everybody that's ever breathed oxygen has died.
You
dude.
gonna listen
Is
to the
there a
Grateful Dead
connection?
with me, bro?
I got a fuzzy poster that when you put the black light on
Hell
it,
yeah.
dude, and you're high. Oh my god!
Hey, what was that
dude.
one dude's name that was at the?
I like to get high.
That was at the
brother.
comedy club that night.
Which dude, man?
His name was like fucking
Oh, you talking about Twiggy?
Salsa, or yeah, Twiggy, yeah.
Jake's good buddies with Twiggy, man.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
ain't it, dude?
I said, hey, I ran into this hippie doing comedy, trying to remember his name, Austin, and he's like, oh, Twiggy. He's like, yeah, dude, I know Twiggy. Twiggy's cool. Good
He was
people,
nice, man. He
Twiggy's
was
good
nice,
people.
dude.
And I like the hippies. I just don't like hippies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're fine. Just
Like I like
I'm not gonna do
individual
it with you, you know what I mean? I'm
hippies,
not gonna go be a hippie.
but I
with
don't
you.
like the hippies.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A person is smart, man. People are irrational, violent animals. You get them into a crowd, they start acting like it's their first day on planet Earth, man. A person can be good, but
Tell us about the psychosphere, Rust.
when you group them up in the psychosphere and the smell of aluminum.
I want you to
ash,
stop
brother.
saying weird shit, okay? The couch is a place of silent reflection from now on, okay?
I've spent the last 20 some odd years coming to reconcile with my nature. I don't reckon I'm going to start foregoing it because of you. Right.
Oh, yeah. He smells a psycho.
I'd like to see what the foreskin situation is on Matthew McConaughey, dude.
What do you mean by that?
I'd like to know, like,
if
if
he's circumcised or
I
not?
think he's circumcised, but I think he's got one of those, like, good cuts where there's, like, a little bit of skin still goes right over,
yeah.
like, just the ridge of the tip, you know what I
yeah.
mean? Not enough to cover it.
It's crazy how much you
enough to
love
yank on.
foreskin, dude.
Yo, what if, think
It's
about this, dude.
insane how much you love foreskin.
Think about this. What if he had wood? Matthew Mahogany. Thank you.
Damn, dude.
You know, man.
That's what you call his boner.
the thing about having sex with a Cambodian immigrant, man.
God damn, dude.
All right, let's get out of here.
He's crashing out, dude. This place sucks.